So, the Cats lose another one. We're now in the midst of a 4-game losing streak. And it is way too dark in here, so it should brighten up a bit. Now, after going and winning 12 games in a row, you think, you lose one or two. It's bound to happen. You're going to lose. But the tailspin that this team is in right now, it's just not good. Like, they're making mistakes that a team that wins 12 games in a row don't make. Turnovers. Costly turnovers. 2 of them. One by Trotrek led to Hall's goal. And another turnover by Mitchell led to another Edmonton goal. And not converting on the power play at all. Like, Edmonton was pretty much handing us the game. They're like, here, you can have this. We want you to have this. We want you to go up and beat us. And we didn't take care of it. Again, 4 power plays in this one. Nothing to show for it. Something has to happen. And I saw someone tweeting out that, I guess I stopped watching it after we just went downhill after that. Like, supposedly Thornton was on the power play, and then I guess Thornton took a face-off. And they were blasting Gallant for that. But it's like, when you're struggling, you gotta try something. You need to try something. You can't just, like, people complain that freaking Gallant's not doing anything, changing things up or trying different things. Here he is trying something. Maybe it might happen. It clearly might not, because it's Thornton. And remember, everybody hates Thornton because he sucks. But like, when you're struggling, you got to try different things. And he thought maybe that might work. And, it didn't, unfortunately. So, again, he learns that, and now he'll move on. That's how you get better, is you make mistakes and you move on. Especially in the coaching position. Now, obviously, Mike Kelly is just doing I think, a piss poor job with the power play. Because, again, they continue to pass. There's no one in front of the net. You need to have someone in front of the net. Okay? Especially on the power play. You have that extra man. Get that extra man in front of the net and have him constantly there in front of the net so you can shoot it, block the goalie's view, and have an opportunity. Again, we're not shooting enough on the power play. We need to shoot more on the power play. It's disheartening, especially when we're losing against teams like the Oilers. We just barely beat them in Edmonton. They pretty much crushed us in this one. They're up 3-0 going into the third period, and then we, got 2 goals by Howden and Smith. But again, it was a little too late by then. You can't play a 20-minute game. This is not a 20-minute game. If it was a 20-minute game, we'd be probably undefeated right now, because that seems to be the case. We only play a 20-minute game. You got to play a full 60-minute game. Okay? And you have to take advantage of the opportunities that are handed to you. And again, with the power plays, Florida's not taking advantage of those power plays when they're getting them. Like, again, people were complaining that, we didn't get any power plays in Canada. And again, I mentioned this before, because clearly, what's the fucking point? We're not fucking scoring on them. So what the fuck? We can fucking, Jesus. This ship's got to get right here. We got the next 3 days off. Team's got to reevaluate what they're doing wrong, and get back righting this ship. It's not going to be easy this weekend. We're playing Chicago on Friday, and then we play Tampa Bay again in Tampa on Saturday. Something has to be fixed here. Again, I'm personally not panicking right now. There are some people that are already panicking and stuff like that, but thankfully we have a big enough lead this time that we are not too in danger of losing a playoff spot. Now, just imagine if we didn't have this 12-game winning streak. And say we went 8-4, even 13 games. Imagine we go 12-1 in 13 games. Imagine we went 8-5 or 7-5-1, or even 8-4-1. If we go 8-4-1, right there's 8 points we'd have lost. We would be out of a playoff spot right now. So again, that 12-game winning streak was absolutely huge. But we can't go on a very long, extended losing streak, because if we do, we're going to lose this lead. Now, teams are going to catch up to us in games played, and we could easily, I think if as long as Detroit doesn't play 2 games, we're still going to hold on to first place in the Atlantic on Friday. But again, that game against Chicago is not going to be easy. Chicago's on a fiery tour right now. I think they've won 11 in a row. So we can't take them lightly. We cannot play the way we played against Chicago like we did against the Edmonton Oilers. So Florida, right the ship, get your heads cleared the next 3 days, and let's do this. We're still in this. We could still right this. Again, I don't know how many times I've said right the ship this time, but yeah, I need to stop this because I'm just babbling on and on and on. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys after the Chicago game.